I'm the goddamn Grinch. You know what I'm saying? I could do. I'm the goddamn Grinch, bro. I'm the goddamn Grinch, bro. Oh, man. Let me get in this camera real quick and prove that I am the Grinch. I am the Grinch. There's a lot of geese over there. Wait, let me get the footwork down. I don't want to stand on this bench because people probably get pissed off. Take your screenshots now. It's a beautiful screensaver. That is the thumbnail for sure. Okay, jokes aside, let's take a seat. And there's a spider web here, but I'm in a Grinch costume. It can't do nothing to me. Okay. We're just gonna chill right here. We got the camera 1, camera 2, or I guess vice versa. So Christmas is soon. Like, Christmas is so soon that it is tomorrow. Well, when you see this, it's today. I'm making it a day early in advance. I'm a cheater, right? That's okay though, because this is absurd weather for it to be Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It's 60-something degrees out. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I could go on a run right now, and it feels beautiful, and I'm more than willing to do so if I wasn't lazy. But that being said, let me put this on because, you know, it's just a staple now. That being said, it's weird. It's weird that this is Christmas. I'm getting really distracted because I want to show you guys these geese, and I was just thinking of when the perfect time is, but I guess that time is now. Boom. Okay. All right. So I'm surrounded by geese poop. Actually, I'm surrounded by geese poop, but there are geese right around the corner, right here. You can probably see them very easily. Let me see if my Grinch fingers can zoom. Oh, let's go. Let's go. How far can I zoom this thing? Oh, on video, 9 times. There's geese right there and people walking about. Yup. Whole flock of them, especially in this spot right here. Lots of geese. I was wondering if see, the problem is these geese haven't migrated, right? I don't know if these are geese that actually don't migrate. I've always questioned that if there are different types of geese that don't migrate. I know there's different types of birds that don't migrate, but geese, on the other hand, I'm just not too sure of. But I know one thing is for certain, all right? One thing is for certain, and that is I feel like I haven't been seeing a lot of animals migrating the way they should be. I mean, I saw the cardinal bird migrate down here. I'm in Missouri. I saw the cardinal bird migrate down here, which is a good thing. That's a good sign that everything is a-okay and normal right now. But I haven't seen, oh my gosh, holy cow, I dropped you guys. I haven't seen a lot of birds actually migrating away from here, if that makes sense. I feel like, but I also don't know what birds I'm supposed to be looking out for migrating. I've definitely seen, like, maybe I've seen 1 or 2 little migration flights, but I haven't really been seeing a lot of migration going on. I was listening to what they were saying. They were just shit talking me. They said, you mean we've been migrating? We've been migrating all over. And if anything, we migrate here. This is a perfect place for food, safety, and water and housing. Just a bunch of BS is what I'm thinking. There's remnants of a bird fight over there. I don't know if a bird was the culprit behind it. I don't know if it's like bird on bird violence. But like that bird, there's bird feathers everywhere, and that's normal. There's bird scruff everywhere, and that's normal. I think the scruff is more normal than the feathers, but there's bird feathers everywhere. But then there's also this section where there's these bird feathers just combobulated into one being. I don't know if that's normal. And even to follow that up, there's bird bone and a bird foot right over there, which is a little weird to me. So I'm pretty sure that a bird must have slept with somebody else's freaking bird wife. And I guess the goose, I shouldn't call them birds. The goose slept with another goose wife. And boom. What the heck? Wait, it's like they're forming the V in the lake. What the heck? Do birds do that? Hold on, do I need to show you guys again? Let me show you guys the clouds real quick and the sunset. I'm sorry, I've just been noticing the little things of the world recently. Look at these clouds, bro. Look at these clouds and look at that sunset. Tell me, is that not beautiful? Oh, is there a... I think I was seeing things. I was wondering if I saw one of those like little rainbow things that happen when the light hits a cloud sometimes. That's unreal. Unreal. Anyways, it's a beautiful day. There's a lot of things I've been realizing about myself the last few days. The last, maybe not even days, just it's been a while. Like I've been noticing a lot about myself in the last few months. Honestly, recently, since I've been uploading these videos, I've been learning even more. Like, not really because of the video. I've been journaling a little bit, which is kind of cool. Kind of got to the bottom of like comparing myself to my younger self type shit. It's like a normal thing for humans. But what's been really on my mind recently is there's always been, I feel like everybody's got to view the world in a completely different lens than one another, right? I feel like that's a near guarantee. Everybody views the world in just like a completely, maybe not completely, but at least everybody views the world in a different lens. And I've been kind of becoming more aware of the lens I view the world in. And not like the status of the world, like, oh my God, political, this and that. No, I'm not into politics. But what's really getting me is more of like literally the vibrancy of the world. Like, for example, you're in love, different lens. You're in a completely different lens. Vibrant colors are more vibrant, or colors are more vibrant, this and that. When you're more depressed, the world seems more gray, more bland, this and that. And I've always viewed the world in color. I mean, obviously, everybody has moments where everything kind of looks a little gray and sad, but I view the world in a lot of color all the time. 90% of the time, I'm viewing the world in color. And I was driving home the other day, and I get across this bridge, okay? I get across this bridge. And sometimes I have moments where I just become completely aware that things are 3D, okay? And it sounds stupid, okay? It sounds really, really, really dumb, but you look at something and you're used to it. You're used to what it looks like. That's the way it looks forever, okay? But here's the thing. I keep saying okay, but here's the thing, right? It's 3D, okay? Gosh, stop saying that. It's 3D. It's just 3D, okay? Oh my... It's stuck in my vocab. I can't stop saying okay. Everything's 3D. That building over there, you can't see it, it's 3D. And that was just a weird thing to really realize, because sometimes I feel like my lens of the world, my view of the world is kind of like a video game. Like, very much like a video game. I view the world like a game all the time. Because like those clouds are so beautiful, so perfect. They look like a painting. They don't look real. Those buildings that I'm talking about, they look picture perfect. They don't look real. They look perfect. I'm next to an Amazon building. Look at that Amazon building. Is that not a perfect build? Okay? Perfect build. And that's beautiful. Maybe it's because of the whole thing with symbolic architecture and stuff like that, but it is beautiful. Being able to see something and think to myself, humans created this. So when I was on that bridge, I became brutally aware that the bridge I was on was 3D. There's a road underneath my car. There's struts up and to the sides of this bridge going overhead, keeping this bridge up. There's cement blocks underneath that is also there to support the bridge, probably doing most of the work, to be honest, but there to support the bridge. And what even got me more is the lighting of it all. The lighting was so perfect that there was a cop somewhere somewhere a little bit past, and because of that cop over there, the bridge had the perfect streak of this purple light going right down the side of it, because, you know, blue, red, purple. Anyways, purple light going right down the side of it. The lighting, ray tracing, everything about it was perfect. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Yesterday it was so foggy outside. It was so foggy yesterday. I couldn't see about 10 chunks in front of me, okay? There goes my camera. We've been over here for about 10 minutes. But I couldn't see 10 chunks in front of me. And to put that in perspective, that means my render distance is pretty dang low. My render distance got turned down yesterday because of that fog. And it was eerie. I couldn't even get my Christmas gifts out the car because I'm thinking I'm about to get mugged in my render distance being so low. Somebody could just sneak up on me. I don't even know. But I don't know. I use a lot of gaming terminology. Anxiety's been really getting me recently. I've been really scared of, like, I have this lymph node in my neck. Whoops, I hit my mic, sorry. I have this lymph node in my neck, and I keep telling myself it's normal and there's a reason behind it, and there's reasons behind it. But my brain is like, I'm a hypochondriac nowadays. I don't know why my kid self was not fearful of the idea of death. Now that I'm older, I am afraid of death. Not necessarily afraid of death itself, but I'm afraid of dying. That's scary. That's really scary to me. I'm hoping that maybe one day I'll hopefully just pass on in my sleep. I don't want to suffer. Okay, if I would suffer if that means taking the pain away from others, okay? So if somebody else is going to get this incredible sickness, something going on, if somebody else gets cancer, which is a thing I'm always afraid of, that is one of my biggest fears. But at the same time, I know if ever I had it, I'd probably view the world completely differently. Like, what I think is beautiful now is going to be 10 times more beautiful. And it's weird that that's the way you really value things only when it's about to end. But if it meant taking someone else's suffering and putting it onto myself, I'd do that in a heartbeat. I'd do that in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, instantaneously. But I don't know. The way I just view the world is so unique, I feel like not a lot of people really recognize that there's beauty all around. Which is also, I think, the reason why I'm not really ever really angry that much. I mean, I get angry, but most emotions last 90 seconds. So as soon as I go and I take a deep breath, lock in on my breathing, count to 90 seconds. By that point, I've pretty much forgotten what got me angry in the first place. Or at least I'm coming into it with a different lens of, okay, I already felt what it was like to be angry at this situation. Let me actually do something proactive for it. And so I don't really get angry too much. Not anymore. Now that camera's dead, I'm going to move you guys right over here. That way we could get a view on that sunset together. Yeah, I know. You and me on a date. I'm sorry. It's not what you expected now, is it? I'm not letting you get any chance to talk, but oh well, you know. Say what you want. Put it in the comments or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much little things. And little things are really what makes or breaks your take on the world. When I go and when I go and do costumes, when I try to put a costume together for myself, say I'm trying to 1v1 my coworker in a who can wear the best emo fit thing, which I totally haven't done. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. But when I go and I try to find stuff, for example, my cowboy fit. Also, I've never done that. Just kidding, yeah, I've done a cowboy fit. My cowboy fit, I looked fire in it. Hey, mama, rock me. Woo. But when I put that together, my thing is I look for the smallest details, because honestly, that's what makes or breaks the costume. Pirate costumes that you buy from Spirit Halloween or something like that, they look okay, but for me, it's about the detail. The more detail there is, the more believable it is. Or like, no, that's not a good way to phrase it. That is true though, but that's not a good way to phrase it. The more detail there is, the more beauty is in it. Yeah. Because when I put together those fits, they look beautiful. There's so much detail. I take back my previous statement on those birds migrating. I'm witnessing a lot of them flying away from me as we speak. So these birds are getting closer, and I feel as though I'm in their turf, judging by this war that broke out. So if I get attacked by geese, I'm putting on that mask and I'm ducking for cover, and you guys get to watch it happen. But yeah, just look at everything. I look at the grass being perfect colors, the way it grows, the way it intertwines. Thinking about the dirt below. That's it. Okay, let me give you 2 quick realizations about the world that you might have forgotten. Well, you haven't forgotten them, but they really give you, like, when you really think about it, it gives you a different perspective on the world. Maybe that's what's setting me apart. Okay. So, everything around me right now is 3-dimensional, 3D, okay? Got those trees, got that post, got those wires and power lines and stuff. But it's all 3D. Now, what I'm walking on right now is called Earth, okay? And there's a reason why I'm saying this is because think about, stand up right now. Come on, stand up right now. Oh, stand up right now so I can tell you. Okay. Now that you're standing, hopefully, the earth beneath you right now, feel gravity pulling you down. And imagine you're on a ball, a marble, something beneath you. Something in the middle that is pulling you down to earth. And you're on a ball and you're standing on top of it. Now imagine below you, miles, maybe not miles, but probably about a mile deep, give or take. I don't know, maybe. I don't know how deep the first layer of crust is. There's dirt. Under that, there's rock. And a layer of that. Tectonic plates that shift and bend and move. And under that, there's more rock. There's rock beneath you right now. There is rock, potentially caves below you, that is actively doing its thing. There's probably plates down there that are shifting at the slowest speed imaginable that I can't feel because it's going. To you, I probably didn't look like I moved. I moved, believe it or not. I moved my head. And pause. But below you right now, you could feel the earth just as you walk above it. And then there's so much below you that is not just that, but rotating. It's rotating in a direction that you can't feel. You can't feel the fact it's rotating. You can see that it's rotating based on the sun. Holy frick. Holy frick. Because of this sun going down and setting, it's called a sunset, you can see that the earth, in fact, is spinning. Now that's the Earth. Now you're seeing it from its side profile. Think about the sky going miles up. An atmosphere blocking us from so many things like meteors crashing down, radiation from that sun. That atmosphere is putting in work and we don't recognize it. We never think about that. We never think about how these clouds came from lakes, oceans, ponds, dried up by the sun and combobulated into the sky to grow that. You know, clouds that then rain down and repeat the process. Birds of a feather, we could be together. So much inner workings of the world, bro. Oh my gosh. And like, yeah, we learned this in science class. Okay, I get that. But think philosophically here. Not only did we learn that in science class, we learned it just as something that naturally happens. We didn't learn it in a way that is telling us this is what is. You are here right now in this present moment, and this is what is going on. And we are oblivious to that. And it's crazy that we can live on Earth, yet have no idea the inner workings that are going on below that we can't feel or sense, but only see. I sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson. That was beautiful. Those birds landing in the water. I'm hoping that that camera picked it up. But yeah, we're on just the upper mantle. We're just in the crust of the Earth. There's really an upper mantle up in here. There's really a lot going on. And like, I don't know. It's just the lens I view things in. I just view things in such a strange lens that I really want other people to kind of understand. I'm very much into philosophy and like very, very much into philosophy. Holy cow, I love philosophy and psychology. There's this thing that people can do, which I'm not going to present right now because there's geese poop on the ground everywhere. But there's this thing where if you lie on your back when stargazing, open skies, clear, flat ground, maybe you're in wherever, you don't even got to be flat ground. Honestly, if I did this a second time, because I didn't really get the effects of it the first time, if I did this a second time, I would love to do it around trees, where you lie on the back, you stargaze at the Milky Way, and you just close your eyes for a second. Imagine that you are on the Earth, glued to its surface. You are glued to the surface of the Earth, and you're looking into, scratch that, you're not looking into space, you are in space. Imagine you are in space, just glued down to the Earth. Once you trick your brain about that, it'd be weird. It'd be cool. Oh my God, bro. Holy cow, I love this Earth. I love this planet. And I love being alive. My hands smell like freaking plastic. And that's normal. There's something I was going to do a second ago to end the video where I was going to aura farm as the Grinch. The Grinch! Oh, I wasn't going to aura farm as the Grinch. I know what I was going to do. I'm wearing a hat. Watch this. Watch this. Let me know if you get this reference. Okay. Let me know if you get this reference. Let me know if you get this reference. Hey guys, I'm the Grinch. Welcome back to another vlog. That's not the reference, by the way. Let me get to the beach. Oh, there's a dead fish. Oh my God, there are multiple dead fish. So I'm not gonna go past this point. If we kill everybody over there, will we finally be free? Let me know if you get that reference. That being said, guys, if you guys like what you see, like and subscribe. The Grinch is out. I'm hoping that this was an interesting one. This was kind of like had to be done, wrapped up kind of last minute. I was going to try to do it this morning, but honestly, I needed sleep. I only got 5 hours over the last 2 days before that. Then yesterday came along and I slept for a good like 7 to 8 hours. A normal amount of sleep. The night before that, I only got 2 hours. The night before that, I only got 3 hours. And I've been sleep deprived and going crazy. And it's been something, that's for dang sure. But we're out here. And if I can find a way to make sure I don't get these dead fish in the frame, so I'm just gonna do this. Lower just a little bit. Oh, there's a dead fish. Somebody must be hunting. Just take a second to admire this. Okay? Just take a second to admire this. Oh my gosh. That's the other thing. Reflections. I love reflections. Look at that reflection. Now imagine if the water was still. Yeah. Reflections are so cool. That being said, guys, thank you again for watching. Sorry to make this video so long. I've been meaning to cut down on it, but yeah. If you guys like what you see, subscribe. I do a lot kind of like this. This is probably a different style video. This is kind of more of like a vlogging type of style, but we ball. We ball till we fall. And yeah. So thank you. Like and subscribe. Or else I will kiss you? I don't want to say kiss you because like that's harassment. So like, or else I will not give you money. I can't end this video because I've got Grinch fingers. Merry Christmas, guys.